What time is it, my creatives? That's right, it's photo hacking time. So today I'm going to be bringing you my newest product, diamonds and gold. So let's get through the slides because we have a lot to cover and I don't want to talk too much. So here is the front cover. You've got over 250 elements in this package, 50 Photoshop brushes, the styles, the luxury textures, the rustic backgrounds, and I also created a cute little save the date poster, and you have about 25 pre-made pattern backgrounds with this, as you can see here. But I'm going to show you the larger version. Okay, so here you see on my screen, these are all the folders that you're going to be getting. You're going to get some editable PSDs in here, so you'll be able to edit some of the files. And here are the 25 pre-made pattern backgrounds in close up, so you can see the quality here. You can create some really good, you know, flyers or save the date if you're doing like wedding invitations. These are even good if you're doing scrapbooking or whatever or whatnot. They're really pretty and very high 300 DPI resolution. They're stunning. I mean, you can use this as a web background. They're pretty nice. You can use them for blog headers. Oh, this is one of my favorite pieces. I created these little, these fireflies with the, I forget what these are called. Yeah, mason jars. Oh my god, I have been working all day, so like my mind is fried. And you have this like little shimmery, you know, glitter dust up here. And I just made this really fine tencel like brush, the like little lines that you can make some really cool ribbons and tencel with it. So I was pretty much inspired by Christmas because of that, but we're doing the new year, so this is something, the diamonds and the gold I think have to do more with Valentine's and New Year's more than Christmas. But the reason why I made this, I needed some cool diamond text and I needed some of this stuff and it just really wasn't offered anywhere. And so that is why I created this. And as you can see, these are like the bokeh string lights I made, and this is pretty cool. This is one of my favorite pieces. Just different things that I did with the textures, overlaying. You can combine the styles, the textures, and the backgrounds together to make really cool effects. You can make all kinds of patterns with this. I mean, it's endless what you can do with this. So that's pretty. And there's also some pearls in here too, because when you think of, I don't know, I was thinking of Prince. Every time I make something, I'm thinking of Prince. You know, diamonds and pearls. I love that song. The last time I did Purple Passion, and that was also tribute to Prince. I love Prince. He's amazing. I think that was it. Yeah. So let's move on. If I can get my mouse to move. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these golden styles because, I mean, we're crunched for time here and that would just take forever, and I'm not trying to, you know, have you here for like an hour. But as you can see, there's about 123, as you can see down here, of these golden and diamond styles. Well, these are Photoshop. These are actually, let me clarify. These are 1024 by 1024 JPEGs, okay? Then I have created 40 styles with using these JPEGs. And I also created a Photoshop pattern file to make it easier to make like if you wanted to make your own styles from it. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in a minute. So just to clarify, these are 123 JPEGs. That's what these are. Okay, so some of the PSD files that you will get the save the date poster, which is an editable, it is an editable PSD file, except for the text, save the date, and little text down here. And the reason why that is because I don't own the license to these fonts. So if you want to purchase the fonts, I have included the list inside the folder of the fonts that I use, and you can purchase them. Matter of fact, let me tell you which fonts they are. So here's the folder, well, it's just a little text file, and it says, here's the fonts I used: Angela Swash, Moodisa Sands, Herald, and Southern Belle Script. So that's what I used for this particular flyer. So you will need to purchase those. And I believe I got all of those off the Creative Market. You're welcome. So the next one is this diamond illustration. You can change the all the different diamond elements here and make it your own. You can turn it into a logo, whatever you want to do. This is all edible. The fireflies inside here that glow, the jar, these string lights, and I'm going to show you how I made those, if you want to make your own, of course. And this is another PSD that you'll get. The jars, everything here is edible. So this kind of like helps you learn how to set this up. So that's why I included some of the PSDs, so you can get, like, I don't know, I'm a person who learns by looking through stuff and sometimes not so much visually. So I wanted to include these files so you have them, so you can see how they're laid out. And these are all edible, so you can, you know, take them apart and do whatever you want with them. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4 edible PSD files that you get. And on top of getting those backgrounds, you also get the wooden rustic backgrounds as well. And there's 12 of them. Okay, so let's go on to showing you the styles, which I think this is the coolest part. Now, there's a few reasons, a few explanations that I wanted to do. And I noticed that some people who do buy my products aren't very well versed in Photoshop. And so I made 2 versions of the Photoshop styles. I made large ones and I made small ones. But I'm going to show you how to edit your text in case that you want to, you know, modify it if it doesn't fit your text. Maybe it's too large or too small. But as you can see here, the brilliance is beautiful. And I'm working right now with the small text. And let me get my... Okay. So I believe the text is about 25 points, and this is one of the styles that I added here. Now at the very top, these 3 for the small text, these are more for your diamonds on your brushes. So these 3 up here you're going to want to use for that. Maybe some of these too. Like for the diamond brushes. And what I mean by that is, let me create a new layer here and let me use that. So I created a new layer and then I just clicked on the style. It's that simple. And then you'll get a brush. The number 9 is the diamond one. And as you can see, it just makes the diamonds look a little bit more realistic. I don't know, like 3D. And here's the difference. So they kind of stand out a little bit more when you add those gleam styles. You see what I'm talking about? So that is that. And I'm just going to throw these layers in the trash because we don't need them anymore. Okay. So I wanted to show you, before I get into showing you all the styles, I told you that I was going to show you how to do the whole string light thingy. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to create a new layer, okay? And you're going to get your pen tool, all right? And whatever brush you want to use, okay? You want to have that selected first, and you want to have the size and set the size to whatever you want first. So I have a number 9, but if you play with all these, you can see that there's all different kinds of variations that you can do, but for now I'm going to just be working with number 9. So I already have my brush. Now I'm going to grab the pen tool. It's very simple. You just click here outside the paperwork, and you just drag and you just bend it. You're just kind of like bending it forward. I don't know how any other way to explain it. And you just let it go. Okay? Now you're gonna let me move my styles out of the way. You're gonna grab this tool here, the paths, and if you can't find it, it's in Windows and then paths. But I already have my artboard set up the way I want it. So you grab the paths and you right click and you click stroke path, and you're going to select brush. If it's not already selected, you're going to have to select it from the doohickey list. So and then press OK. Now you just click on this little dotty line thingy and then just press Control D. Now I do apologize. I call a lot of the Photoshop tools like doohickeys and stuff like that, and I don't know the proper terminology for it. And that's because that's the way my mind works. So sorry about that for all of you 100 plus people that have been on Photoshop. If I offend you for not using the correct terms, I just don't. There's no reason for it. Yeah, my mind is filled with so many things. So sometimes I just make up names for stuff that I can't remember. Anyways, I digress. So that's how you make those string light thingies. So it's really simple. It really is. And then you can add a style to it, you know, and there, bam, look, it gives it like a 3D diamond effect. How cool is that, right? Okay, so I'm going to throw this in the trash now because I'm done with it. And now I'm going to show you all the styles I created, and then I'm going to show you how to create your own styles from the materials that I've created. So I'm going to go to the top and look at that. These are all the diamond styles. They look pretty cool. And we are 100% zoomed in. It's just that you can't see it because the way that YouTube films the videos, it kind of cuts off the bottom. So just trust me. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. And these are, I'm trying to go through as slowly and not as fast as possible. I'm naturally kind of hyper, so I don't know if I'm going fast or not. I think it's all the coffee I have. I really like this. This looks really Gucci. Gucci! That's Crystal. Well, that one's really pretty. Yep. See how pretty these are for like wedding, just making all kinds of goodies with this. I mean, you could make 1,000,001 things with this. And I put some fancy golds in there. I really like that one, the last one. Okay, so I'm gonna clear the style off of this, and I'm going to just go basic white. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy, didn't mean to do that. You have to select it to affect it. Okay. Alright, so now we have plain white text, so you can see there's nothing on there. Now, to do this, and I'm going to just put my styles away because we're not really going to be using them anymore. We're going to be using the patterns now. Now I've also in this package given you the Photoshop patterns. So when you have a new layer, okay, so this is your text layer, of course. This is the text layer. And the reason why when I clicked off of here is because I have another copy of this where I'm not like screwing it up. So this is just a second copy. So I'm not trying to trick you or anything. So this is the layer with the text on it. You can see that it's here, but it's white, but you can't really see it. So you're going to click this little button, this little FX button. It's called Add Layer Style, and we're going to select Pattern Overlay. Okay, so these are really, really large. So we're going to just bump it down to 100. Now you can see how cool that looks. Now, if you want to add a stroke like I did on some of the styles there, it's easy to do. Just press OK and then go back and add stroke. Okay? And we're going to do on the outside, and we're going to select 3, because that's way too big. Well, maybe 4. Let's see, maybe 4. Okay? And as you can see, that looks pretty good, like what we have here already. But you can, because I've done some like edge patterns here that you can do. Oh, that looks pretty cool right there. And then if you want to save this out as a new style, you just put new style. Whoops. I'm sorry, I have 2 screens. And then you just want to include all of the options here and press OK. And that will save it out as a new style. Okay? Now, I'm just going to press cancel because I don't want to do that. Now, if you want to save your styles out that you've already, like all the styles that you made from these custom sections, you can. You're going to select them all. I can't really do it right now because I have the pattern thingy open. But you're going to select them all and then just save the styles out using this little panel here. It's not giving me the option because I have this thingy open here, but just trust that that's how you do it. Okay? So, yeah, you can do different things here. Just, that looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to change the stroke down to 3. Because it just looks a little bit too big. Okay, so as you can see, there's like a diamond edge outside that. But you can take this even further. Let me get my little pen tool. Or I mean my, I'm sorry, my brush tool. Now I'm changing the brush size to about 6. Okay? And I'm going to select my text and create a new layer. And then I'm going to click stroke pat. Whoops. Damn it. Oops. I didn't mean to cuss on live TV. Okay, okay, so we have it selected. Okay. And I'm going to create a new layer. Okay. All right. And let's go stroke path. Okay, I think it's trying to do something funky here. Oh my gosh, it's because I have this thing selected down here. Okay, there, I did it. So you want to select the outside of the text here, and then you want to go to this little button on the bottom, which turns it into like a path. It kind of looks like a pen tool, but not. It has like little, oh my gosh, sometimes when I roll over it, well, it's not letting me. I don't know. It's just like this little circle thing right here. It's not the one with the dotted lines, but it's the one with the circles around it. And then you're going to right click here and then go stroke path and then select brush. But probably what it did, whoops. Okay, stroke path, brush. Okay, I accidentally had the black selected. That's why it wasn't working. But that's how I did that. And you just deselect it, and now you have diamonds going around your text. And if I take that off, that ugly style off that I just did, you can see that looks pretty cool. And if we add, where's the styles? Where'd my styles go? If we add like an effect to these, it looks pretty cool. That looks really neat. So this is just a tip that I wanted to share with you guys on how you can make diamond outlines on your text. You can do this on shapes. You can do this on pretty much anything. So I hope that you like this this new kit. I think it's pretty amazing. I hope that you guys love it, and if you have any comments or questions on this, please leave comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and as always, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys have a great day.